Hey y'all, welcome back to the Lips Reaction channel. I'm Lips, and today we're finishing season 5 of Game of Thrones with the finale episode, episode 10, titled Mother's Mercy. That is what the High Septon or the High Sparrows or that group in King's Landing calls essentially saying you're guilty. Right? Like you might get mother's mercy if you admit guilt. So that will be interesting because we have 3 friends in jail, in prison. I don't really know what they call it. Captive friends, lightly. The 2 Tyrells and Cersei. So, ooh, exciting, but also we have the Mother of Dragons. We have Stannis' wife, who is a mother. We've got a lot of mommies out there. Show is run by mommies, underground mommy club. So let's get into it. If you want the full length reaction, it's over in Patreon. Otherwise, don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the episode. No, thank you.
The Lord of Light has made good on his promise, my king. His fires have melted the snows away. The Lord has shown me Bolton banners burning. You will receive what is yours by right.
He killed his daughter. That hurts. It hurts. It really. I don't know how you would like trust him or continue to follow him if he did that.
Tell me.
The men. Many deserted before dawn.
Like I just said.
How many?
Nearly half.
Good.
All the selled swords with all the horses.
Good. Deserved. She didn't see that coming, did she?
Your Grace.
Speak up. Can't be worse than mutiny.
What? What? Tell us. She hung herself. So Shireen's really dead.
Cut her down.
Again, I didn't see that coming.
Your Grace.
I thought she despised her daughter.
Just seen riding out of camp.
Really? What a... Can't say that word. Lady Melisandre was probably born on a fucking Tuesday.
Formation. On to Winterfell.
Ooh, he is angry.
He raised his hands, and they all stood up at once. Tens of thousands of them, the biggest army in the world. So what are you gonna do?
The biggest army in the world is right. That's so scary.
But the dragon glass?
Lost.
No one's ever getting that back now. It wouldn't have mattered anyway, not unless we had a mountain of it.
But what? The Valyrian steel?
You killed the White Walker with Longclaw.
And there's only one of those.
Axes like they were glass, but Longclaw is Valyrian steel. How many Valyrian steel swords are left in the Seven Kingdoms? Not enough.
Not even a little. We only know of 2 others.
How's it feel to be friends with the most hated man in Castle Black? You were friends with me when I first came here, and I wasn't winning any elections back then. Here's to us then. Long may they sneer.
They really are the friendship that has defied all hate.
I wanted to ask you something.
You slept with Gilly. Just tell him.
Send me, Gilly, and the baby to Oldtown so I can become a maester. That's what I'm meant to be, not this. I need you here, Sam.
He already broke his vow. And if Gilly is pregnant or gets pregnant...
I'd be more used to you as a maester. More used to everyone now Maester Aemon's gone.
Yeah.
If he stays here, then she'll die.
That's probably true.
And I'll end up dying too, trying to protect them.
All of those things are true.
Means that the last thing I'll see in this world will be the look in her eyes when I failed them.
Oof.
And I'd rather see 1,000 White Walkers than see that.
I love Sam. I love him.
Thank you.
You know at the Citadel they'll make you swear off women too.
Oh, they'll bloody try.
Oh, they'll bloody try.
What?
Sam,
Ah, Jon knows.
just been beaten half to death. How did you?
Very carefully.
I'm glad the end of the world's working out well for someone.
Oh.
I'll come back.
To your return.
To my return.
It's gonna be the last time they see each other. Oh my gosh. I say that every time though. I'm always like expecting Jon to die because I love him so much. And I just think this show takes everyone I love away from me. I love Shireen. I love Ned. I even loved Rob. I appreciated the cat. Just nervous. I'm nervous, it's all. I can't believe Lady Melisandre left him. Rode off without him after she said, kill your daughter. And then he wouldn't touch her and she's like, fine, I'm gone. She probably has some big manipulative plan though. Oh. Yes. Oh, please get there safely. Please. I'm so nervous. If Brienne doesn't see it somehow. Uh-oh. Oh, and she's not gonna be able to go save her now.
Stannis Baratheon is coming. His whole army.
How do you know it's Stannis?
He's carrying his flaming heart, Stannis. From the Blackwater. I'll never forget it.
Alright, as Sansa has the courage. No, it's gonna be too late. No.
Siege begins at sunrise.
It's not going to be a siege, Your Grace.
Brienne, go back and look at the tower, please. What awful timing. Poor Sansa. Ah, look at all the men retreating. Stannis, you and your flaming heart might just be beat. Kind of deserved. I fear Lady Melisandre is gonna come find him and, like, I don't know, resurrect his ass or something.
Bolton has women fighting for him.
No!
I don't fight for the Boltons.
Ooh.
I'm Brienne of Tarth.
And she is loyal to Renly.
I was Kingsguard to Renly Baratheon.
She watched a shadow that looked just like you kill him.
I was there when he was murdered by a shadow with your face. You murdered him? With blood magic?
Why did I ever think this magic was gonna be good?
I did.
I Why did I ever believe in Stannis?
In the name of Renly of House Baratheon, first of his name, rightful king of the Andals and the First Men, lord of the Seven Kingdoms and protector of the realm, I, Brienne of Tarth, sentence you to die.
What is he looking at?
Do you have any last words?
What is he looking at?
Go and do your duty.
Damn it. They're teasing us these days.
Surrender! I surrender! And I accept your surrender.
Yeah, surrendered your life.
Let's head back. My wife must be lonely.
Uh-oh. Great. Hello, Miranda.
My lady, I've come to escort you back to your chamber.
Go with her, please.
With a bow.
I know what Ramsay is. I know what he'll do to me.
He'll kill her eventually.
If I'm going to die, let it happen while there's still some of me left.
Oh.
But who said anything about dying? You can't die. Your father was Warden of the North, and Ramsay needs you.
He does need her.
Though I suppose he doesn't need all of you. Just the parts he'll use to make his heir, until you've given him a boy or two and he's finished using them. You're leaving it to me? Good. Let's begin.
Nope. Oh, yes! Stop! Finally! Oh? Well, that took care of that problem.
Open the gate!
She's got to go back to her room now.
He's coming back.
Go! Something you've got to hide? Go? I don't know. Nope. Did we not just see what just happened to Miranda? What? These poor girls. They're just children. Oh. That's Arya.
I can see I have my work cut out for me. You two, out.
Uh-oh. Oh! Oh, oh, oh. Okay. She has her
You're the
list.
first person on my list, you know. For killing Syrio Farrell, remember him? Probably not. Do you know who I am?
Wow.
I can't hear you. You know who I am. I'm Arya Stark.
Powerful. She's scary.
Do you know who you are? You're no one. You're nothing.
Wow. Wow. Oh, they quite literally put on the face. Oh. Why did I think it was magic?
The wrong life.
Uh-oh.
I was right about her.
You were.
Uh-oh.
You're not ready. Not at all.
A girl stole from the many-faced god. Now a debt is owed.
Uh-oh.
Only death can pay for life.
He just killed himself?
No! No! No, you don't die! Don't die!
Why are you crying?
Feels guilty.
No, he wasn't. Didn't you listen to him?
He was no one.
Hello?
But if you're...
He was no one.
No one at all. Just as a girl should have been before she took a face from the hall.
But she needs to get rid of...
Faces are for no one. You are still someone.
She is.
The faces are as good as poison.
Uh-oh. Whoa.
I can't see!
You gotta be no one.
What's happening? What's happening?
Taking her sight. I love the Dorne fashion.
I wish you all the happiness in the world.
At least she gets to go with her love.
You want a good girl, but you need a bad pussy.
Whenever you're ready, my
We
lord.
did not need to be invited to that moment. Okay.
Your mother's desperate to see you. I'm glad Tristane's coming with us. He seems like a nice boy.
Uh-oh.
Do you think Mother will like him?
If she sees you're happy, I'm sure she will.
You really believe that?
Have you ever known your mother to like anyone aside from her children?
Wow.
She likes you.
Will Myrcella coming home be what gets her to plead guilty? To beg for Mother's mercy?
Now that you've seen more of the world, you've learned how complicated things can be.
I don't think you should tell her you're her father.
We don't choose whom we love. It's beyond our control. I sound like an idiot.
No, you don't.
What I'm trying to say...
I
Failing
know
to say...
what you're trying to say.
No, I'm afraid you don't.
I do. I know. About you and Mother.
Everyone knows, Jamie.
I think a part of me always knew. I'm glad that you're my father.
Sweet. Complicated, but sweet. Oh, Myrcella. She's such a sweet character. She's such a sweet summer child, though. No, she kissed her on the lips. The poison. The poison. It takes a while. Oh my gosh. No. No. My heart. Why all them? Why like that?
Of course, it's hopeless for the both of you. Sellsword from the fighting pits, a disgraced knight. Neither one of you is fit consort for a queen.
And you are?
We always want the wrong woman.
Oh.
Does he always talk so much?
Yeah, he kind of does. That's why we love him.
Our queen ordered him exiled from city.
Our queen would be dead if not for him.
Sadreji.
It is true.
Muna nia Valirio mila pungilisa.
My Valyrian is a bit nostril.
The longer we sit here bantering, the longer Daenerys is out there in the wilderness.
With her dragon.
You're a Lannister. The Queen intends to remove your family from power.
And I intend to help her do it.
You've been here for how many days now? I fought for her for years. Since she was little more than a child.
You betrayed her.
Yeah.
She exiled you twice, I believe.
The second time, thanks to you.
Our queen exiled Jorah, and he's right. Jorah saved her life. Perhaps she feels differently about him now. Perhaps not. The only way we'll know is if we ask her.
Yeah, what the hell, Jorah?
Just as long as he promises not to kill me in my sleep.
If I ever kill you, your eyes will be wide open.
Forgive me, but why would we bring you?
Oh, hey.
I have fought. I don't claim to be a great warrior.
Are you good on a horse?
Middling.
So mainly you talk.
Yeah.
I've survived so far.
Which I respect. But you would not help us on this expedition.
Rude, but fair.
You'd help us here in Meereen, though. None of us have experience governing a city, except for him.
That's true.
He's a foreign dwarf that barely speaks the language. Why would the Meereenese listen to him?
They wouldn't.
His Valyrian is quite nostril.
You are not strong enough to go anywhere.
He is. He's the toughest man with no balls I ever met. The people believe in you. They know you speak for the Queen. The Queen's closest confidant, the commander of the Unsullied, and a foreign dwarf with a scarred face. Try not to ruin her.
Ah.
Looks like it's you and me, Joe, at the handle. Let's find some good horses.
I like this plan.
Hello, old friend.
Whoa! Hello.
Be together until you abandoned me.
He didn't abandon you, he was captured.
There's no point asking how you found me.
The birds sing in the west, the birds sing in the east, if one knows how to listen.
And you know how to listen.
Any advice for an old comrade?
Information is the key. You need to learn your enemy's strengths and strategies. You need to learn which of your friends are not your friends.
If only I knew someone with a vast network of spies.
If only. Who could possibly have any experience managing such a massive, ungainly beast?
Who could? Who could?
I did miss you.
Oh, I know.
Oh. He seems hurt.
We have to go home.
Which home? Nope.
Driven. Can you take me back to Meereen?
No. I don't know, Jogan. He's really hurt. I don't know what to tell you.
Well, there's no food. At the very least, you could hunt us some supper.
Nope. Babe. That's your child, and he's hurt. Oh, a little horse. Uh-oh. Probably not good. Probably not good. Yep. Uh-oh. This is not good. And I hate to say it, the two men coming for her. I guess get the gravestones ready now. That is so many Dothraki.
Confess.
Mother's mercy. Beg for it. Ain't no way.
I have sinned. I see that now.
Wow. Shouldn't even need to. Well, Myrcella's dead.
Once I've confessed, will I be free?
Your grace will be dealt with according to her sins.
The Mother have mercy then. I lay with a man outside the bonds of marriage. I confess.
Your brother. Oh. And your cousin.
Lancel Lannister.
Your cousin?
I was lonely and afraid.
You had a husband.
A husband of whoring every chance.
His sins do not pardon your own.
That's fair. Someone else's sins do not pardon your own.
Other men?
No.
No others? Speaking falsehoods before the gods is a great crime.
I don't think they have proof of Jaime.
There are those that say your children were not fathered by King Robert.
A lie from the lips of Stannis Baratheon. He wants the throne, but his brother's children stand in his way.
Grimace she has when she lies.
There is not one shred of truth to it. I deny it.
Good.
I wonder if someone like Sansa could ever become like someone like Cersei.
I will permit you to return to the Red Keep.
Really?
Thank you.
Mother is merciful. It is her you should thank.
Oh goodness, has Tom eaten though? Because we haven't heard about him eating in like 2 or 3 episodes, which would be 2 or 3 months, right? Give or take.
Am I free to go?
After your atonement.
Which is?
Atonement?
It's interesting how I feel worse for hers because I know about Myrcella right now. I don't understand. They're just cleaning her? Cutting her hair. Does hair have like a symbolism? Obviously her hair is beautiful, but they're not fully shaving it off. But I suppose to some standards she won't be as pretty. She'll find a way to make herself beautiful though. Mother's mercy. Oh shit.
A sinner comes before you. Cersei of House Lannister. To demonstrate her repentance, she will cast aside all pride, all artifice, and present herself as the gods made her, to you.
The mini. She gotta walk naked.
Shame. Shame.
That's where the shame comes in?
Shame. Shame.
Shame.
Shame.
Shame. Brother fucker. Oh. She used to walk all the way there. Oh my gosh, her feet. Why are her feet so... I guess that ground is pretty harsh. And she's never had to walk on anything with her bare feet? No one's gonna help you up. You have to get up there yourself. Shame, shame, shame all the way through. Well, is someone gonna give her a cloak? Okay. I do feel quite bad for her that she's naked.
We'll take you inside. I need to have a look at those feet. May I have the honor of presenting the newest member of the Kingsguard?
Who? It's a big person.
He has sworn that he will not speak until all his grace's enemies are dead.
Wait, this is whoever he was doing tests on. Who?
If they're gonna live in the Seven Kingdoms, safe behind our wall, they ought to fight for the damn place. It's not their fight.
She came back to the wall? Oh no, what's he gonna do when he finds out his best friend's dead?
Meereen, the princess.
She came back before she came back before Stannis died, though. Oh, she realized she fucked up, though. I think she saw incorrectly, I fear. Or everything she was selling us was snake oil all along. Oh no, am I a sucker? I might be a sucker. She just called me a sweet sucker child.
Lord Commander, it's one of the wildlings you brought back. Says he knows your Uncle Benjen. Says he's still alive.
Oh my gosh! Are you kidding?
Said he was first ranger. Said he knows where...
We've been waiting 40-something hours for this! We've waited.
Man says he saw your uncle at Hardhome the last full moon.
Well, if he was at Hardhome, then he's dead, right? Traitor. Is this a joke? Is this a sick joke?
For the watch. Watch. For the watch. For the watch. For the watch.
Not Ollie. No. Ollie, no. Ollie, don't do it.
For the watch. Oh fuck, season 5. That was really cruel and fucked up and lacked so much honor and like everything that the Night's Watch should stand for. It just doesn't work. The promise of the Night's Watch or the Night's, it just doesn't work. And it's like, it's so obvious, like you can't, there's enough men in that world to man that wall. Like all of the thing, all of the bases of it, all of the towers. But it makes so much sense why they can't. And it's like, obviously, like the way that they structure it is really messed up. Like getting only like criminals. It's like criminals and bastards and people like Samwell, whose dads hate them, and it's just really fucked up people at the end of the day. And we're all a lot fucked up, but like if you put a bunch of fucked up people like that in a place and it's like they're lost and they have nowhere else to go and like that's their only thing, and then you take away their glory, you take away like a moment for them to shine, and like why would it ever end in anything but that? They don't have anything except each other. I thought Jon did a decent job. I think that last fight was really, really hard. Hardhome was exactly that. I mean, what else could he do? It's so easy for people to cast judgment when they sit back and they don't try things and they just sit there hopeless and defenseless and go, we'll do our best. That's probably the hardest death since Ned. That fucking sucks. That really, really sucks. That's really sad. I feel like I felt that coming for so long. I even yelled at Samuel for saying like something. And I was like, don't say that. That's exactly the type of thing someone says before Jon doesn't return home. And he did. And we didn't get any Bran in season 5. Not a single iota of him. Or Rickon, but I don't know if we'll ever see Rickon again, honestly. I hated that ending. Hated it. I see why it happened. Like, I think that's just the end of Jon's story. I don't think it is, obviously. That was not a death I wanted. It was a death I've been fearing for a long time because I didn't want it. Because I thought Jon was one of the best, like, of the people that were like really easy to root for. It was always Jon. I mean, Bran's easy to root for. We didn't get him at all this season. I think I used to be, I wouldn't say I was necessarily a Sansa hater, a Sansa misunderstander early on. But I love Sansa. Obviously people like Myrcella, it's like she was innocent. She was just doing what she was told to do. The people like that, I'm not necessarily saying that, but like Jon was always easy to root for, and I was so excited to see him lead, and I was so ready for him. And this world just doesn't like honor or thought or fuck, I don't know. They just they don't like strategy or like kindness or like understanding and leadership. I don't know. Maybe I'm biased. I'm probably biased. I can see why people were hurt by Jon, but that hurt. To set him up like that. The Brotherhood is so fucked up. That's so messed. How do you have any honor after that? I can't stand behind the Night's Watch at all now. Okay, well, that was quite a disastrous finale to season 5, which will still probably go down as one of my favorite seasons because of how dark it was. I didn't want it to end like that, but it did. And I'm very excited to enter into season 6 with you guys. I've heard great things about it from you all. So, and I do love reading your comments. As always, I ask for them to stay spoiler free. And within staying spoiler free, that does generally include things like telling me I'm wrong about an opinion or a feeling. For example, pretty early on, I thought Varys was like a pretty snaky guy, and obviously like now I've like turned around on him and like I understand, but I would always comment and be like, I think you have a lot more hindsight than I do, because the perception that I have of him right now is that he's not to be trusted. And I'm always sad that that experience of like learning to trust Varys was robbed of me a little bit. So things like that, like if I dislike someone or like someone, if I dislike someone I should like, or I like someone I should dislike, like definitely don't inform my opinions on that. That gets a little hairy sometimes. And I really do like to read the comments, even if I can't always respond. Like I do check the comments quite a bit. So thank you, as always, for experiencing this journey with me. it means the world. I really enjoy it. It's a really, really wonderful, heartbreaking story and experience. And I'm glad I finally opened my eyes, ears, heart, soul to it. I'll forever be changed in a weird way, right? Like, I finally get it. It only took me a decade. So, thank you for being here. I'll see you in season 6. Full link directions, as always, are on Patreon. And don't forget to like and subscribe on the channel. I'll see you in the next one.